Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. Okay, here I am in my eBay store. I just started it back up. I've made a couple videos. I had bought 17 pounds of Lego pieces from a Goodwill store and had separated all the minifigures. And the minifigures, I didn't even know how to identify them as Legos. And so the last video showed you that. Well, anyway, the guy who bid on it went ahead and paid for them when he found out that they were legit. They also might be vintage. They're in rough shape, though. Could I have gotten more for it? Yeah, so that's on me. I'm the one who didn't know his product and all that. But I was just getting started up. It was kind of a hurry up thing. So now I've got the minifigures are all gone. I've mailed them off. And that's the $46.57. That's including the shipping. So I ended up paying $6.57 a ship. I got like $40 before the eBay fees. After the eBay fees, they sent me out $35. Okay, but that's how easy and quick it can be. Now that was a 7-day auction. All right, if I'd been more prepared, I probably could have got a lot more. Probably would have sold them in individual pieces on auction. That would have been the perfect individual piece auction. But live and learn, right? But anyway, the reason I'm making this video is to show you that I sold it. But the second thing is to tell you that you don't need a printer and labels. All you have to do when you're ready to go ship it, you need the weight and you need the size of the package. And they can do that for you at the post office. I always use the post office, okay? Unless it's certain situations you might not. But let's go to shipping labels. Now you do this on your phone, okay? And here it is, Lego minifigure block news, April 5th, 10:30. Here's the number. That's who bought it, and here's the UPS ground value. That's $562. That was the price, right? So when you get those, if you don't have them, you can go into the post office and they'll do it for you at the front desk. They'll weigh it, they'll measure it, and give you a price. But you put those numbers into the phone. When you hit print label, it will ask you for the weight and it will ask you for the dimensions. You're going to have length, width, and height. Okay? At that point, you're going to push print label underneath that, and a QR code will pop up. It also will give you the option of printing out the label. No, you have the QR code. You show that to the post office worker. They scan it, and they print out the label for you and put it on the box or the envelope, whatever it is you're mailing. So for me, I've never wanted a printer. Printers are a nightmare. The ink is expensive as shit. Why not do it that way? If you're, when my store gets cranking and I've got 1,000 listed items. And another thing, your goal is to get a listing of 1,000 items. Between 800 and 1,000 really kicks in the algorithm, and your sales will go way up. Even if you got a lot of garbage on there. Okay, might not be as good if it's good stuff, but my point is you need to get a lot of listings. And listing every day is huge. At least one listing a day. That's going to be my goal, is to list one item a day once I get set up. And I want to do mainly clothes. I want to stay away from hard objects. I want to stay away from glass. If you can master clothing and you get a good eye and you learn the labels and what's hot, you literally can pick up clothing at, in the garbage you can get them for free. Like I got 3 baskets full of them, and I got to go through them. But you can pick them up at garage sales. You can pick them up at Goodwill, and you're going to spend anywhere from $4 to $10 these days. But they'll go for between $40 to $200. Okay, and I don't want to be selling anything that's less than $40. I probably won't list anything less than $40. The reason is it gives you a lot of room to finagle with. So like say I put on 10 pieces of clothing in 10 days. and I want my cash flow to be about every 10, 25 days for the end of the month. So you got to be thinking 40. Let's say nobody bought a single thing. Okay. At that point, if you put it at 20, it's kind of hard to put it on sale to cover your expenses when you've got it as already on sale. So you put it at 40, hopefully somebody bites. And if it's a good product, they will. They'll probably jump all over it. It might even be another eBayer to resell it if you got it, that kind of a price range. But leave yourself enough room to send out a sale or post a sale. And the other thing is you want to do is advertise or promote. And it's not the lump sum promotion I'm talking about. You want to do a 10%. You can have it as low as 2%, 10%, 5%. Set up in your settings so that you're paying eBay to promote your thing. And you don't pay that unless you sell the item. Okay? And 10% is a pretty good number. So that means you need to be up about the $40, $50 range. That will cover all your expenses. Okay? If you're gonna invest an extra 10%, you better raise it 10% and get it. Otherwise, you're going to be hurting. So you put it kind of on the maybe it's an $80 dress. You put it on there for $50, but you start going below $40, you get into trouble. Okay. So anyway, just want to update you on. I did sell that one item, so the store is now empty. Let's go look at my store right here, and that's it. And they've got new stuff all the time. Now you can see how many people are visiting your store. Okay, I'll check that out later. But this is that picture now I've got this on sale on OpenSea for 10 grand. Feel free to go buy it. But I'm using it on all my headers, like in YouTube and eBay and stuff like that. And I got some more work to do. But let's see the store traffic. Let's see if I got anybody even looking at it. Yeah, 7 visits. 0 visits from promoted ads, 0. So that I paid $2.99 out of pocket because I messed up, and it got me 0 visits. And then there's a way to optimize your store. But anyway, this store is $5 a month. Once I get up over 250 items, I'll jump up to probably $18 a month. But then it's worth it. And by then you should be doing $200 to $400 a week. Okay? And it's going to take time. It's probably going to take me a year to get up 1,000 items. There'll be days where I post 10. There'll be days where I post none. But I want to do an average of 1 a day. So then you're even talking 3 years just to get to 1,000 items. Think about it. So anyway, please like and subscribe if you'd like to follow along and see how I do. Ask questions, leave answers, good or bad. See if I crash and burn, see how I sells. But I will, when I post stuff, I will make new videos. Otherwise, there's really nothing to make a video about. And you can see it, but this will also help me bring in customers because YouTube viewers can also be eBay customers. And they'll start following you, and you'll build up just like you do on YouTube, on the subscriptions and stuff like that. And so subscribe and like, follow along. If you get a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. And I know your time's important. I appreciate you spending it with me. Have a nice evening.